How you guys doing? This is Stan Banks from T-Shirt Side Hustle. Here today to talk to you guys about vinyl remover. All right, I got this from Total Ink Solutions. It's Solvent T305. And what this does is if you make a mistake with your vinyl, you pour this on there. I like to do it from the back. I haven't really read the directions. I was familiar with using the product already or similar product already. So you pour this on the back of it and a little bit on the front, and you it'll take the vinyl off. So what happens is they send it in this bottle, but you got to find something like this, and this one has a kind of still too big of a hole on top, but you find yourself something similar to like a little bottle with the top that doesn't allow a lot to come out at once. And then what you do is, so I need to remove this because actually the letter's in the wrong order. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it inside out, put my finger underneath of it, and I'm just going to pour a little bit around the design that I need to remove. Then I'm going to flip it back over. All right, and then when I pour some, so if you pour it on the bottom, what it does is it eats the glue up, basically, that is stuck underneath of it. I just call it glue. I don't really know what it is. And I pour some on top, and then you'll watch the letters will start to wrinkle up, start to loosen up and wrinkle up, and then you can just naturally just go ahead and pull it off. So you can just go ahead, pull the letter off. Now it does leave a little bit of the residue sometimes. You can see where the letter was at before, right? So I can still see the imprint of the letter a little bit, but what I like to do, usually what worked for me was to rub the inside of the shirt over top of it, and it'll like make that faint, so now when you go back and put the correct stuff over top, it'll look a little better. That's just a tip that I used. Actually, someone taught me that, so I'm teaching it to you a while back. Just to get the color rubbed and rub, and you let it dry out before you put anything on top. Now, if you get it somewhere it's not supposed to be, like a piece of vinyl, if you let it dry, like if you run it through dry or heat press it again, it'll actually stay, is what I found. Like as long as you don't peel it off, it'll set itself back into place. I just did that on another shirt that I did. All right, so now I rubbed it in a little bit and it looks a little better. You see that? You can still see a little bit, but it's not as crystal clear as it was before. Hold on one second. So here's another shirt that I just did, and you can't even see it. White shirts is pretty good. And then I actually got too much on the top of here. All right, but I ended up laying it back down flat and crystal clear. All right, so this has been Stan Banks from T-Shirt Side Hustle, showing you guys about Solvent T305 from Total Ink Solutions. All right, happy printing.